The founder, CEO, and Chief Engineer of SpaceX and the CEO of Product Architect of Tesla, Elon Musk, has the out-of-this-world and ethereal desire of establishing a human colony on Mars by 2030. His spaceflight company, SpaceX, along with Boeing, is one of the first private companies to send humans into space. According to Wikipedia, founded by billionaire Elon Musk, SpaceX holds the record for the first private company to successfully launch, orbit, and recover a spacecraft, the first private company to accomplish the goal of sending civilians into orbit, the first company to launch a privately funded liquid propellant rocket to reach orbit, and the first company to achieve the first vertical takeoff and vertical propulsive landing. The company has successfully launched a series of Falcon 9 rockets into space over 100 times and is also the first one to make reusable rockets. SpaceX's existing rocket and space vehicle list includes Falcon 9, Falcon Heavy, and Dragon Fleet. The company is also developing a fully reusable super heavy lift launch system with the highest payload capacity named Starship, a spacefaring vehicle one of its kind ever. In March of 2021, Starship had successfully flown to 10 kilometers and landed, and its first orbital launch is targeted for January or February of 2022. SpaceX is also extensively working on the development of Starlink, a satellite mega constellation that aims to provide the largest commercial internet service. Musk's dream for Mars colonization may seem unreal or next to impossible for some people, but he is absolutely focused on his vision of making humans' presence permanent on Mars. According to Musk, we don't want to be one of those single-planet species. We want to be the multi-planet species. Musk is highly confident that by 2026, SpaceX will be absolutely capable of sending the first humans on Mars and landing starships on Mars well before 2030. He aims to build 1,000 starships and launch 3 of them a day, eventually sending 1 million people to Mars. On the huge list of Musk's plans for Mars and SpaceX's space-oriented commodities, you will find everything required to make space exploration easy, possible, and achievable. So how can Elon Musk and SpaceX overlook the importance of a functional and convenient spacesuit? We all know that Elon Musk is a visionary of making humans self-powered and self-sufficient. He believes in making things simple, handy, efficient, and highly functional. The super fast and super convenient Tesla automobiles are great examples of that. Hence, it is obvious that Elon Musk cannot neglect the necessary of a spacesuit that is tremendously practical and incredibly spacious. In 2017, the company presented its homemade super sleek spaceflight suit to the space-interested folks. The suit was fashionable and, at the same time, dissimilar to the conventional orange pumpkin spacesuit normally used during NASA space flights. In an Instagram post on August of 23rd, Musk revealed an image of a person wearing a bright white and silver spacesuit sitting in what looked like a spacecraft cabin. Musk stated that the suit had already been tested to its capacity of maintaining Earth-like pressure in the astronaut body by exposing it to double vacuum pressure. However, Musk is also sharing that it was incredibly hard to balance the aesthetics and function of the costume. At first glance, the spacesuit may feel like one designed for a movie set. Well, that's not surprising, as the spacesuit has been designed by the Hollywood superhero's costume designer, Jose Fernandez, who is famous for designing costumes in cinematic blockbusters such as Captain America: Civil War, Wolverine, Batman vs. Superman, and Wonder Woman. After being revealed on Musk's Instagram page, the spacesuit looked too slim for some people, which might be because of the people's familiarity with the bulky-looking orange pumpkin suit. That's the one that they showed their concerns on Instagram and subsequently. Elon had to reassure them that the efficiency of the spacesuit, it works. You can jump in a vacuum chamber with it and it's fine. Later on, 2 SpaceX spacesuits were trialed for their credibility in space before being used by humans. One spacesuit was tested at Falcon Heavy rocket launch in 2018 with the Tesla driving dummy. The second was tested on the Ripley dummy aboard SpaceX Crew Dragon Demo 1 test flight to the International Space Station in 2019. The movie star looks like the spacesuit was tested for the third time during Crew Dragon Demo 2 test flight to the ISS on May 30th at 2020 from Florida by two NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley. Before that flight, the two wore the SpaceX space costume during what was called a dress rehearsal. Both Hurley and Behnken rated spacesuits a 5-star for their tremendous functionality and weightlessness. According to Doug Hurley, they are much easier to get into and out of in zero gravity. Notably, the SpaceX spacesuits are designed to use inside the Dragon capsule and aren't suitable for spacewalks. Reflecting upon some of the primary functions of the spacesuits, Bob Behnken pointed out the spacesuit's ability to protect astronauts from fire and depressurization aboard spaceflight. These suits didn't have to do that job for us, really, which was nice, but it was clear that they were ready, said Behnken. Certainly, Behnken was referring to the disastrous Russian Soyuz 11 mission in 1971, in which astronauts Volkov, Dobrovolsky, and Pastazvev became victims of the unfortunate death due to prolonged weightlessness. The veteran astronauts Behnken and Hurley particularly liked the fact that SpaceX spacesuits beautifully fitted into the astronauts' body types. The suit is significantly different from the spacesuit we wore on the shuttle, Hurley said during the pre-flight press conference on May 1st. According to the lead spacesuit specialist, Maria Sundin, the spacesuit is custom-made for each crew member, and that is to optimize the fit for the crew member. She says in a video exclusively launched by SpaceX to give access inside the spacesuit. On the other hand, Bob Behnken, besides declaring both ACES and SpaceX spacesuits successful for him, credited SpaceX spacesuits for having one big advantage: a high enough fidelity. From a training perspective, that we can, both Doug and I, can sit in a capsule, we can put on the suits, and we are going to inflate. Behnken also appreciated and praised the SpaceX team for creating an opportunity for the Behnken also appreciated and praised the SpaceX team for creating an opportunity for them to experience the fidelity levels while emphasizing the importance of giving astronauts such first-hand experiences instead of PowerPoint and visual presentations of them. Another innovative and sophisticated part of the SpaceX spacesuit is its 3D printed helmet. The super cool science fiction movie-like helmet features a visor, valves, locks, and microphones. Optional, we have designed the helmet in-house, regulating pressure in the suit, says specialist and crew equipment manager Chris Trigg. Optional, while talking about the touchscreen gloves included in the spacesuit, Chris says, we have designed the gloves, they have to be able to work under pressure. Chris also explains the umbilical feature inside the Dragon capsule that works for the crew members in the way of providing communication and breathable air. Optional, when the crew is in the capsule, things need to be done. The SpaceX spacesuits are designed in the same place as the Dragon capsule itself. The SpaceX spacesuits are designed in the same place as a Dragon capsule itself. We wanted to innovate, we wanted it to look inspiring, provides flame protection as well, says Chris. Chris sums up the entire explanation about the coolest IVA suit ever by calling it an essential part of the bigger Dragon system. Last but not least, SpaceX spacesuits were also worn by the Inspiration 4 crew members. A revolutionary world's first all-civilian mission to orbit took place from September 16th to September 18th, 2021. So this is all about Elon Musk, SpaceX, and their astonishing spacesuit. For more updates about legendary Elon Musk, his futuristic plans, Tesla and SpaceX, subscribe to the channel and click the notification icon.